8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Flagship, the Feature Management and Experimentation Summit. This is our 5th year hosting this summit, and we couldn't be more thrilled for the day's events. I'm Trevor Stewart, the SVP of Harness Feature Management and Experimentation, and the co-founder of Split, acquired by Harness just 6 months ago. Although our team is now a part of Harness, our focus remains unchanged, empowering teams to accelerate with control and innovate with ease. This has been our guiding principle since we were founded in 2015 and continues to drive us today. For the past decade, we've focused on feature management and experimentation, witnessing firsthand the evolution of software delivery. We've had the privilege of collaborating with many of you as you've worked to enhance your delivery practices and reduce developer toil. What started as a tool for early adopters in Silicon Valley has now become an integral part of nearly every development team. Feature flags and experimentation are now essential components of the modern software development lifecycle. As the industry has evolved, our scale has grown exponentially. In 2024, customers made 4.3 million flag changes through Harness Feature Management and Experimentation. That's 4.3 million releases that were gated behind FME. The FME infrastructure served over 12 trillion feature flag evaluations and processed over 1 trillion metric events annually. These are incredible numbers. In 2024, we reached a remarkable milestone. We are now serving flags and experiments on all 7 continents. Yes, that's right. We've even made our way to Antarctica. Thank you, by the way, to whomever went to Antarctica. Let's take a moment to talk about Harness and the acquisition of Split. I've had the opportunity to compete against the Harness team over the past few years, and I'm beyond excited to now be joining forces with them. Harness has built a highly modular platform with industry-leading governance and automation capabilities. If you've spoken with me recently, you've likely heard me emphasize 3 core principles: automation through pipelines, governance for scalability, and policies for enforcement. Over the past 6 months, our team has been fully dedicated to integrating with Harness, all while continuing to drive innovation and push forward with product enhancements. While some may claim that an acquisition can slow things down, in our case, it's only accelerating our progress. In 2024, we delivered 85 customer-facing enhancements. This is up from 50 in 2023. Key enhancements include large segments that can hold 1 million or more keys for targeting, automatic front-end performance and error capture with our SDK suites, out-of-the-box metric creation, global guardrail metric alerts, semantic versioning support and targeting rules, and much more. It was great to roll these features out and watch you all adopt them, and then hear back about the results. With these enhancements, you've delivered incredible results, whether it's increasing your deployment velocity 50x like Experian, driving a reduction of release-related support cases by 75% like Adobe Workfront, or increasing your experiment velocity 30x like Mentimeter. You've driven change within your organizations. Tune into today's panels to hear more about FME users driving similar changes across their organizations. As we look forward to 2025, I want to invite Annie, Harness's Director of Product, to join me to talk about our upcoming investments over the next few months across our key product areas.
Thank you, Trevor. Let's dive into how we're enhancing the product over the next few months. Our investments are focused around our core product pillars. The first is flag management, which allows you to create, target, and manage feature flags at enterprise scale. The next is release monitoring, which enables you to detect the impact of every feature on system performance and user behavior, starting with the earliest stages of your gradual rollout. With flag level detection and triage, you can ship more often with greater confidence. The third pillar is experimentation. In Harness, feature flags become an experiment without added toil or competition for scarce data science resources, so every team is freed up to innovate. And today, we're excited to unveil our newest product pillar, Warehouse Native Experimentation. With this new offering, experiments will run directly in your data warehouse. This means lower costs, reduced complexity of experimentation data pipelines, improved data privacy, and the power to experiment on all of your data, not just FME feature flags. I'm excited to share more details with you shortly. Within each of these product pillars, we have some exciting enhancements coming soon. Let's start with flag management. In the next few months, you'll see us release key features like rule-based segments and the ability to disable impression capture. Rule-based segments will enable you to reuse targeting rules across feature flags, streamlining the process of releasing features to audiences that are core to your release cycles. Imagine you have a target audience of users in New York who haven't made a purchase in the last year. You want to target them across multiple feature releases and experiments. Previously, you'd have to redefine that logic every time. But with rule-based segments, you only need to define it once, and you can reuse it across all of your flags. That means fewer targeting errors and more efficient releases to your core user groups. Impression toggling provides greater control of the impression data captured from our SDKs. With this new setting, you can enable or disable impression capture directly from the FME Cloud Console. For example, enable impressions when you want to debug issues or monitor for impact. Disable them once you've wrapped up your feature release and no longer need detailed tracking. This flexibility allows you to manage costs without sacrificing insights into your most important feature releases or release stages. And we're excited to share that this capability is now live today. In release monitoring, you'll see key enhancements like plotting guardrail metrics over time. This will empower teams to understand both causal and correlational analysis. When using percentage-based targeting, you'll continue to get robust insights powered by our experimentation platform. And with the addition of correlational data, you'll be equipped with valuable insights at every stage of your feature release, whether your flag is enabled for a specific segment or released to 100%. Within experimentation, we're announcing an exciting evolution, a new experimentation setup and analysis experience. This isn't just a UI refresh, it's a reimagining designed to give you more control over your experiment design and deeper insights. Previously, experiment design was tightly coupled to the feature flag's current targeting. But with this new experience, you'll still be able to use feature flags for targeting, but we're giving you more customization over how the experiment is defined. This includes which time window, targeting rule, and treatments are relevant for your analysis. Additionally, you'll be able to set a hypothesis for easy reference at any point. The new experimentation dashboard will feature an intuitive yet data-rich tabular view and streamlined metric drill-downs. You'll be able to analyze multiple comparison treatments at the same time and get more insights into your sample. This will make it easier than ever to understand what's working, identify when issues arise, and empower you to learn and iterate faster. This experience is being gradually released now, so let us know if you're interested in getting early access. Before diving into Warehouse Native, let's quickly recap our current cloud experimentation offering. Feature flag impression data is generated by our SDKs in your application and sent to the FME platform. Performance and behavioral data is ingested from the SDK, our events API, or various third-party integrations. Then, our attribution engine, hosted and managed by FME, joins all this data together, performing statistical comparisons to generate monitoring and experimentation results. Warehouse Native brings experimentation directly to your data warehouse, so you can continue to use FME feature flags and our SDKs, but the data storage, processing, attribution, and statistical comparisons happen directly within your warehouse. This provides some exciting benefits. The first is reduced cost and complexity of data pipelines. By using the events already in your warehouse, you no longer need to maintain additional pipelines just to send event data to FME. The second is enhanced privacy. You'll be able to experiment on sensitive metrics or those with specific data storage requirements without the data leaving your infrastructure. This is crucial to protect raw data containing PII or other sensitive information. The third is FME experimentation at scale. You'll be able to leverage any assignment source in your data warehouse to run experiments, not just FME feature flags. Warehouse Native is currently in development, and we're looking for early adopters to partner with us. This is an opportunity to provide valuable input, test early versions, and influence the future of our Warehouse Native offering. Let us know if you're interested in participating. We're excited for you to see these key enhancements come to life over the next few months, alongside an ongoing drumbeat of smaller enhancements. And most importantly, we're excited about the deeper integration with Harness, which Trevor will dive into next. Back to you, Trevor.
Thank you, Annie. Let's talk about the integration into Harness. Today, we're announcing the completion of Phase 1 of the integration. With Phase 1, we've released a preview edition of Harness FME. This preview edition allows Harness users to authenticate into Harness FME, managing their users and groups within the Harness platform, while getting access to feature management and experimentation capabilities originally from Split. Today, we're also announcing we're now ready to begin migrating Split customers into Harness. This is an exciting milestone the team has been building towards for months. We're aiming to make this upgrade as simple as possible through a low-touch, no-touch upgrade process. Your FME Customer Success Manager will be reaching out to you with more details. Upon upgrading, Harness customers will immediately see a number of enterprise enhancements, including customizable roles, IP allow listing, login activity tracking, and more. Only 7 months post the acquisition announcement, and we're now ready to bring Split into Harness. Truly incredible. With that, we're now turning our attention to delivering on our acquisition vision of pipelines for automation with data. This capability, built on Harness's best-in-class pipeline functionality, will be the first of its kind to provide advanced workflows and automation, policies for governance, and data to drive roll-forward and automated rollbacks. Who says an acquisition slows down innovation or is going to take years to get integrated? 2025 is going to be a great year. Now, let's dive into the heart of the summit. Our program was structured to share best practices from industry leaders as you look to confidently release mission-critical apps with greater frequency, accelerate innovation at scale without compromising quality, leverage insights to make data-driven decisions quickly, and transform engineering into a center for excellence with measurable impact. Like previous summits, measurement is a core component of the story. Woven throughout each panel session, we'll bring data to the forefront, discussing trends and insights we've learned from our customers using Harness FME. We're excited to share our findings with you and get the panelists' reactions. By drawing from real-world scenarios to guide focused conversations, our goal is to shine a light on how you can move faster without compromising quality. To accomplish this, each panel is comprised of customers and industry experts, hosted by a member of the Harness team. Discussions will explore new strategies, uncover best practices, and debate key data points relative to the conversation. Our first panel explores the power of feature flags as we seek to answer the question, do more rollbacks on small user populations indicate better release practices? During this panel, Dave from Harness speaks with Braulio from EQ Bank and Claire from McDonald's, and together they'll discuss the modern development practices that enable multiple daily deployments, improve defect resolution, and reduce risk, ultimately delivering better software faster with less stress. Our second session is measurement focused. The pressure to release software faster can put quality at risk. How can developers be certain product updates make things better, improve the user experience, and ultimately have a positive impact on the business? The key is using tools to run experiments and monitor releases. Led by Annie from Harness, this panel of product managers from Pods, Cars Commerce, and TVNZ will explore how release monitoring and experimentation enables faster decisions and safer rollouts, providing greater impact on the business. And our fourth and final panel will wrap the day with a provocative discussion with Yav from Harvard Business School and Alex from JPMorgan Chase. I'll lead this discussion myself. It's about the transitioning to a self-serve experimentation model, making it possible to test thousands of ideas a year by focusing on hypothesis-driven innovation. We'll highlight examples from Yav's countless interviews and real-world examples from JPMorgan Chase. This session will provide actionable insights and best practices to help you elevate your product strategy and achieve repeatable success. Our third panel will wrap the day with a provocative discussion with Yav from Harvard Business School and Alex from JPMorgan Chase. I'll lead this discussion myself. It's about the transitioning to a self-serve experimentation model, making it possible to test thousands of ideas a year by focusing on hypothesis-driven innovation. We'll highlight examples from Yav's countless interviews and real-world examples from JPMorgan Chase. This session will provide actionable insights and best practices to help you elevate your product strategy and achieve repeatable success. To wrap things up, I'd just like to reiterate how excited all of us here at Harness are to have you with us at Flagship 2025. Whether you're joining us for just one session or all 4 of the panels, we've got some great content coming your way.